Arizona Cardinals head to LA for some Saturday night lights. The lights on their playoff hopes, though, burned out now.
Hubbard, dancing into the end zone, and a Panthers victory with a touchdown in overtime. Cardinals eliminated from the playoffs.
So all they can do is try and play the Grinch role, try and make all the little Who Rams sad, the horned ones trying to move a step closer to locking up the NFC West.
Higbee, 5, leaping, and the pylon touchdown. What a play! Rams have got the lead.
Rams followed a 12-6 win with a 19-9 victory last week. 2 takeaways, so LA now holding teams under 15 points, 3 of their last 4 games.
It's a fumble on the play, recovered by the Rams.
Rams held Aaron Rodgers to 1 touchdown, just 6.1 yards per attempt, a low 90s rate. They've held quarterbacks to a sub-90 rate since week 12.
Tried to thread one in there and incomplete.
In trots Kyler Murray, just 202 yards versus Carolina, 6.3 yards per attempt, a touchdown, an interception that left the Red Sea feeling like they were given the Jelly of the Month Club membership instead of a bonus.
He hesitates, and it's intercepted. It's a Carolina takeaway.
Murray, sub-81 rate, 4 of the last 5 games. Rams DBs did give up 68 yards and a TD to Devontae Adams, 54 yards to Garrett Wilson, but 20 combined targets, so they gave him trouble. 59 yards to tight end Ty Conklin. Tight end Kyler's go-to, but not many big Week 16 pass-catching stats to catch up on. Trey McBride, 20 yards. Michael Carter, 30. Marvin Harrison Jr., 39. Michael Wilson, 44, has 44 plus in 4 of his last 5 at least.
And open, that's Michael Wilson. Flags are flying.
LA's pass rush only sacked Rodgers once, only hit him once all game, 42 pass attempts. Murray took 3 sacks at the hands of Panthers defenders.
He's gonna go down. It's a sack inside the 10.
Not usually an easy cat to bag, though. We'll drop to James Conner if you heat him up. Conner led the team with 49 receiving yards week 16.
He's got room inside the 30, and he'll head towards the 20. And pushing his way inside the 10.
Don't think they meant for him to lead the team in receiving yards. Rush yards, sure, which he did by going for 117, 7.8 per run, scored.
Conner on 1st and goal. Conner to the goal line, and that's a Cardinal touchdown.
3 straight games, Conner has been good for 90-plus rush yards. Rams defenders having to worry about Murray, too. Scored a rushing TD, 63 yards versus Carolina, 7.9 per jaunt.
And there goes Kyler Murray. He's into the end zone.
Murray's counterpart, not usually a threat to take off, and he hasn't been a huge threat through the air lately either. Matthew Stafford only managed 110 yards passing versus New York, under 6 yards per attempt, a low 80s rate. That's back-to-back duds for Stafford.
Stafford to the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 24-yard line.
Get him back inside SoFi, right? Colts for the birds. And Rams too, but not the ones from Hollywood. 19 points versus the Jets, under 22 points, 4 of their last 5 games.
Pressure on Stafford, incomplete. As he was looking for Higbee, 4th and 13.
Well, Arizona's defense was giving out points like candy canes to Carolina. 36 when it was over, 30-plus points allowed 2 of their last 3.
Floating for the end zone. The catch is made. David Moore with a spectacular touchdown toss.
Cardinals defense has lots of good outings recently too, though. They had been playing good ball. Didn't give up a lot of passing yards to Bryce Young in their loss, 158, only 6.1 yards per attempt. Just couldn't pick him off, gave up 2 touchdowns to him, a rate north of 105.
That's a touchdown from Bryce Young to Adam Thielen.
Pass rush comes in off a 3-sack showing.
Bryce Young slips away and is brought down.
Stafford not sacked once by the Jets, only hit once on 19 pass attempts. Cardinals DBs held every Carolina pass catcher under 45 yards, gave up touchdowns to David Moore and Adam Thielen, both wideouts. Now they take on Cooper Kupp. 24 yards week 16, under 25 yards 3 of his last 4 games. Puka Nacua led LA with 56 yards versus the Jets.
Chased by Solomon Thomas, and it's caught by Puka Nacua. It takes a couple to bring him down, and finally he falls.
Nakua 9 targets, Cooper with 3, which is all he's seen 2 weeks in a row. He's starting to become the Jan to Puka's Marsha. Other key Ram on offense, Kyren Williams, he's been riding the Polar Express. 122 yards last week, 5.3 a run, 100 plus in 3 of their last 4, 62 plus rushing yards, 13 straight games.
It's a stop initially by Clark, and look at Kyren Williams continue to plow.
Feed that man all the leftover roast beast if you can. Arizona let Chuba Hubbard go for the game winner, his second touchdown, 150 plus yards, 6.1 per excursion.
Chuba Hubbard, big hole. Hubbard dragging a Cardinal to the 20.
It feels like these two played last year. It was only week 2, but still. So lots has changed. This was the big first eyebrow raiser for Zona. Sacked Stafford 5 times, no touchdowns. Kyler 260 plus yards, 3 TDs. Marvin Harrison Jr. 130 yards, 2 TDs. Cardinals blew LA out 41-10.
Cardinals had not beaten the Rams here at home in a decade. All that's over.